Hey guys, so I am here for my 15-week pregnancy update. I'm so sorry I missed last week, guys. It was rather busy for us, though I am proud to say that that was my only one so far. Last pregnancy, I missed so many, so I'm actually kind of proud of myself. But yeah, I am officially, finally, in the second trimester. My headaches are pretty much gone. I still get lightheaded from time to time, and whenever I do, it's pretty bad, but for the most part, it's gone. My nausea, pretty much gone. I haven't eaten and then gone in the car right afterwards, so I don't really know how I'm handling that at the moment, but I will let you guys know as soon as I do. Usually we pick up food and then we come home if we do eat food outside of the house. So I don't really have much experience right now of how I feel at the moment with that. As you guys know, I was having huge issues with that. That's why we kind of stopped doing that. We started picking up food and bringing it home instead of just eating it over there. So we'll see how that goes. My biggest thing, I actually was going to say it last week. Oh my goodness, peeing. Guys, peeing is a real problem. Like, it has officially gotten to the point that if I go from sitting to standing, I will have to pee. Which basically means as soon as we get anywhere, I have to pee. It makes Richie so mad. Ari is pretty much used to playing in the bathroom because I bring her in there with me. I let her play with my hairbrush. It's also to the point that if I really have to pee, like, you know, I've been holding it for a while because I was in the car or something, and then I finally get a chance to pee. You know that satisfying feeling whenever you've been holding it for a while and then you finally get to release it? Yeah, I don't feel that anymore. I just don't feel the pee satisfaction. It just doesn't happen. It sucks. It really sucks. Okay, guys? You don't know how much you miss it until you're pregnant and it's gone. I'm definitely to that point where I will wake up in the middle of the night and go pee, and I think I've been there for a few weeks now. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it. It really sucks if I have to wake up to go pee anytime after 6 a.m. because there is a very high risk of me waking up Ari because we don't have a master bathroom, so I actually have to go into the hallway to use the bathroom, which is across the hall from my daughter's room. And guys, yeah, she wakes up every time, or rather almost every time, and it is not fun because then the day is started no matter what time it is after 6 a.m. Once it's 6 a.m. it's too bright outside. I'm guessing she looks out the window and she's like, oh, it's daylight, I'm good. It is not fun. Oh my goodness, I'm not liking that at all, guys. I wish I had a master bathroom, if for no other reason than so I can go pee without waking my daughter up at god awful early in the morning. It's miserable. It really is. Breastfeeding update. For the most part, we're pretty much weaned. She doesn't need it. She can go to sleep without it. The only issue is at night, like whenever she wakes up in the middle of the night. If I go in there, she's not gonna go to sleep from me just holding and rocking her. But if Richie goes in there, she'll go back to sleep usually. So that's still our biggest issue. And then sometimes whenever we're just sitting in the living room, even if she's just eaten or just had a snack, I think she wants it just for the cuddles. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's not like she's actually hungry because she's literally had just eaten. So, as I said, she's mostly weaned, but there's still those times occasionally. Now, I will admit I was not very good this past weekend because we were gone every single day. Saturday we were at my dad's house, Sunday we were at Richie's mom's house, and then Monday we were at my mom's house. And so 2 out of the 3 days we were there during afternoon nap time, and she was too cranky to make it all the way through, and so I had to bring her into their bedrooms and try to put her down. And the only way to put her down that I've discovered so far well, at least for me to put her down, is to nurse her and lay down with her. And yeah, so that kind of messed up our whole weaning process a little bit. She's been wanting it ever since. Like, she's been wanting it more today and on Tuesday because of that. But as I said, we've been doing well, so we should be continuing with the whole weaning completely soon. Other than that, pretty much just general achiness. Like, my back hurts, my head hurts. Now, as I said, I don't get as bad of headaches as I did during the first trimester. The first trimester headaches were horrible. My back is constantly hurting. Like, every single day my back hurts. I try very hard not to ask Richie for a back rub every single night, but I'm pretty sure like at least 3-4 times a week I'm like, Richie, can you please rub my back? It hurts so bad. And then my feet are always hurting, but the part that feels the best, my Achilles heel, you're not supposed to rub that because it's one of those pressure points that you're supposed to avoid while you're pregnant, specifically once you're past a certain point, because there's risk of preterm labor. Yeah, and that's one of those places where I carry most of my tension. So I generally try and ask him to rub like my calves a little bit and then my feet a little bit to kind of relieve some of the pressure whenever I do ask him to rub my feet. For the most part, I've been trying to avoid asking him that and just having him rub my back because, you know, there's less risk of certain pressure points. And so yeah, or at least I think that's it. If you are a masseuse and you know these things, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure your back doesn't have any dangerous pressure points. I think the only time that comes into play is cracking your back. You have to go to a specialist that knows how to handle pregnant women. Yeah, that's been miserable, by the way. I can't crack my back because pregnancy, and I carry a lot of tension between my blades, and so I'm like, you know, master at cracking my own back and can't do it. That's one of the reasons why I'm constantly asking Richie, because, you know, something that would usually be very simple for me to fix with just a simple crack my back, or, you know, like laying on the ground and doing the cracking. Yeah, I can't do that, so I have to ask Richie in order to get the tension out, or else I'm just sitting there like, ah. So it's miserable for me, miserable for him, because I know he hates rubbing my back so often. I would hate rubbing my back so often. But I have rubbed his back this week, because, yeah, I think he mentioned it in a video. I don't know, I don't remember. But he kind of pulled a couple muscles whenever he was moving some branches at his mom's house to bring to the burn pile, because like they were huge, like 5-foot+ size branches. First one was fine, second one it was a little lopsided, and so he was pulling it in an awkward angle, and yeah, he hurt his back, and so I rubbed it. So kind of give and take, not quite like I'm asking for much more than he asks for. Hopefully I admit that. I feel bad for it. Like, I really, really do, guys. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think that is it. So I will now show you guys my 15-week belly. I'm ready, guys. So this is it. I like my shirt. Got it for Christmas one year. I don't remember when. But yeah, this is what I look like from the front and from the side. Woo. But yeah. Oh yeah, I managed to find shorts with a big band. Got them at Target, and I was very excited to see that. But yeah, this is what it looks like with the shirt up and the side. So I don't really know if it's gotten too much bigger in the last couple of weeks. Tell me if y'all think so. From my perspective, it doesn't seem that much bigger. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so below. Press the little bell right next to it so that you can get notifications every time I post videos. We generally post every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday with usually one bonus video at some point during the week. Anyway, thank you all for watching again. Bye!